Sanbonani guys, welcome back to yet another episode recap of Umnakwethu season 4, the reunion part 2. So with part 2 of the reunion guys, the first couple that Ubabu Linda basically starts with is Uthobezweni Ungangatha. Guys, this is the only Xhosa man that was on the show Bekafuna Isithembu. Besides that, this is the only man that I can remember in the season where majority of the people were like, you know what, asisithandi isithembu, we don't like indaba yesithembu, but this man's a reason of why efuna isithembu siyazwakala, you guys, like it's understandable. If you remember guys, Ubabu Thobezweni, he does not have a mother, he does not have a father, he does not have any siblings, no brother, no sister. Right? And the reason why he wanted to take a second wife was because his first wife supposedly does not she could not give birth, right? He wanted to take a second wife to basically do that. But the question that we all had is that even the second wife, or umamncane, she was not the wife by then, she's still not the wife. Umamncane did not have a child with him, though they've been dating for a while. So our question was like, Babu Thobezweni, how sure are you ukuthi inkinga mamkhulu and the problem is not with you? Umamncane did explain ukuthi there was something she was doing. I don't know ukuthi it's a prevention or something that was causing her to not fall pregnant, but still today she still doesn't have a child. So asazi, Ubabu Thobezweni did say ukuthi they did go to a specialist, and kusho ukuthi the specialist did not see any problem no mamkhulu. The specialist basically said maybe in the future they might have children. So there's still hope there, but Ubabu Thobezweni umile ngokuthi he still wants to take isithembu. And then umamkhulu ukhazile that she's no longer living in the house. She's no longer, from the day vele they met uBabu Msilegu, she told uBabu Thobezweni ukuthi cela ungiphumele bandla bhuti. Cela ungiphumele, we will stay separately because kahle I don't agree with what you want to do. So they've been staying separately, and she's basically saying for as long as uBabu Thobezweni still wants to continue ngalento ayiqalile, I am going to leave. Ubabu Thobezweni is saying he's still usazilengela bandla. He says he still loves his wife. And another thing that I see, which is a problem, guys, between these two couples, and I think maybe people should consider this because it's a big thing in the Baye religion, guys. Ubabu Thobezweni ukhonze eZion. eZion, they believe in ukusebenzisa imithi like natural herbs and all of that. And it looks like umamkhulu is a Christian because umamkhulu, she says ukuthi she is standing on the verse that says, at the right time, I, the Lord, will make it happen. Then uBabu Thobezweni basically said that he wish ukuthi umamkhulu angaza esontweni lakhe and hear the stuff that they preach about. Maybe there's something that they can help them with that will help them in their life and in their marriage. But it doesn't look like umamkhulu uzimisele ngokuya eZion. And I think, guys, people downplay the importance of religion. When you guys are still dating, it seems yeah, it's fine. I get you guys are staying separately. But when you guys get married, you guys, it's a totally different thing. And you're bound to clash. There's only a few people that I personally know where it's working out for them, where one umuntu wesintu and then the other one is a Christian or something like that. But when difficult situations come up like this one, of not being able to have a child, one believes ukuthi, khona imithi engabasiza to speed up the process, and then the other one is like, no, I only believe kumthandazo kuphela. So that's a problem, you guys. That's a problem, and it might cause a further rift or drift in their marriage. But umamkhulu ume ngokuthi if uBabu Thobezweni continues ngale nkulumo, she is gone for good. It is quite sad, you guys, because yeah, this guy's situation, It's sad because he doesn't have any family, you guys. And I know umamkhulu bekashilo ukuthi ingane zakhe, like her sister, I think she said her sister has children. And she's like, is my sister's children not enough? And it's not the same, you guys. So I am not for East Temp, but with this one, I kind of felt sorry for him so much. But the issue might be with him because there's two women now and none of them are expecting. So I really hope Babu Tobezweni, takes this and reflects on himself ukuthi, hey bo, both of my women don't have children. So wushukthini ngalokho. Hi, Kim. Angithi you guys, I explained to you last time which they invited Umam Tunu to the show. I get Mam Tunu starts making noise, starts basically saying to Ubabu Tobezweni ukuthi, hey wena uqasha yendaba yengane, you are basically hiding through the fact that your wife can't get children. And like it's not her fault to Mam Kula Xioni fault yakhe. In I was Mam Tudu, calm down, mama. Why must you shout? I'm like, oh kala nje umam Tunu ushula uqondanisa. She can't even raise her voice kuqondanisa nesithembu sakhe esingabhadlanga nje esingenzi sense. And then she wants to come raise her voice to other people's men on the show. No, calm down. Like Patekash. And in the Enquarayo, Gumam Tunu, she has valid reasons, you guys. The way she reasons, she's good at reasoning. But the fact that she raises her voice and she shouts, it just makes her reasoning and her arguments like weak because she's shouting. Like, calm down. Like, why are you shouting at Utobezweni? Yes, it's a sensitive issue of the fact that his wife cannot bear children, but why are you shouting at him? Because you don't do that to Kondanisa. Azange ngimbone nje ephakamisela ilizwi like to Kondanisa. So why is she doing that to someone else's man? So she should chill. She must chill nje. And then, guys, the second couple that they basically spoke to is the traditional healer. You'd remember in this episode or in this season of Umnawethu, there was quite a number of traditional healers. So Ubabu Zubane, remember, he basically had a wife, Bekashonipa, you guys, such a humble wife. And then Umam Tunu, he had Umam Ngane, who was very disrespectful. Umamlana was basically saying, if we are like, what is going to prevent us from basically continuing together? And then on the show, when Musa came, Umamkulu ended up as Toba and accepted Umamlane and all of that. So Umamlane basically could not make it to today's show because basically Babu Zubane said something about she had a doctor's appointment, something like that. But he did confirm Wuti they are still together. She is still there. Umamlane is still there. Mamkulu kulumile ukuthi umamncane naye bayabambisana. So everything's going well. I was surprised because I was like, I don't see lesi sithembu sisebenza because umamncane was on about ukuthi ye mela ngihloniphe ini she belaklaza nje. I feel like the only reason why isithembu is even working out is because umamkhulu uhlonipha indoda yakhe. And umamkhulu basically said that they when they talk together, they call one another, they meet and they talk together ukuthi bazowakha kanjani umuzi. And she says they get along together. Engazi-ke ukuthi when they depart ukuthi umamncane ukhuluma njani ngaye, but everything seems to be going well. Umamkhulu accepts everything. She accepted everything and she says everything is going well. And then couple number 3 is a traditional healer as well, Ubabu Gwala. Ubabu Gwala, remember, he basically is also a traditional healer. He does not stay with his wife. I remember him saying that his wife uhlale eThekwini, and he is a traditional healer. Nomkakhe is ukholele esintwini. And then the second wife, not the second wife, umamncane, is basically called, well, she's a Christian, a born-again Christian. I was laughing at this episode, you guys, because I was just like, ikhona into enjalo, guys. Please explain this to me. Ikhona into yokuthi you get married into a home and you think ukuthi when you get married ukuthi when uzozenzela umathanda, you're not going to do lento eyenziwayo there la uendele khona. According to my knowledge, no, when you get married, whatever that household is doing, you get there and do that. You can't get into someone's household uzenzela umathanda wakho. It's not possible. So for me, it showed ukuthi umamncane was still immature for her to actually think ukuthi when she gets married, uzozenzela umathanda wakhe, that she'll be able to, separate certain things, because certain things, emzini, guys, you have to participate, even if it's not your belief, but it's that family's belief, and you are married into that family, especially a traditional healer, So anyway, Ubaba Gwala wachaza ukuthi his mother passed away, and that before his grandmother passed away, he promised his grandmother that he will make sure that her name does not die off. And ever since the grandmother passed away, there's nobody, Kibo, so that's why he wants a second wife who's basically going to keep the home open. And yeah, I remember also another thing, guys, Ubaba Gwala wafihla ukuthi unengane. Waphuma ukuthi unengane mhla umamncane wachaza ukuthi no, another reason why we here is because there's a child. But he never told Umsilego that. He didn't tell the wife that. I don't know if he was hoping ukuthi ungaphumi, whatnot, angazi. But umamkhulu basically says she's not happy with Ubaba Gwala because Ubaba Gwala did not fulfill the promises that he gave to her, which is that he was going to build her a house. So Ubaba Gwala is saying, here, it's winter. Yeah, now he put a fence, and after putting the fence, he plans on building. What to Mamkulia Kazuti, he has never explained that to her. He just put a fence and did not say anything. So she is not happy because he did not fulfill his side of the deal. Umamncane says that she feels like Ubaba Gwala ambushed both her and Umamkhulu, and she says that she knew ukuthi Ubaba Gwala had a gift, but bekangazi ukuthi Ubaba Gwala was a kwabela. She did not know ukuthi Ubaba Gwala is a traditional healer that even trains others too. So she says iphutha lakhe is that she dated and agreed to something, and to a man that she did not know his background. She said when her family watched that episode Bama Ngenyawo and Bakala Njeuti, they will never accept such things. Ubaba Gwala did try and send amalobola, or did try and make advances towards amalobola, and umndeni kaMamncane, they rejected it because amakholwa, they don't believe in such things. And umamncane basically is saying, yes, uyamthanda Ubaba Gwala, but she is not willing to compromise ukholo lwakhe. She's not willing to compromise her faith for Ubaba Gwala. So she says basically that her family rejected him, and she says that what abang ukuthi by the time she gets to itege labagwala, that she would get an opportunity to still do whatever she wants to do. She says she did not think ukuthi like bazoba umndeni oyi-one. She thought ukuthi Ubaba Gwala nomkakhe will continue doing whatever they want to do, and then naye ekaleni she'll continue doing whatever she wants to do. And I'm just like, angazi-ke uthi which type of marriage would that be? Because even if like you are a Christian, a born again Christian, you guys, for the fact that that is your husband and you are submitting to him, there's certain things you need to be a part of, even though you don't agree to them. So maybe azange cabanga isise kahle lento, maybe she did not think that it's going to require a sacrifice from her as well. But umamncane basically looks like she is backing off because it's seemingly too much for her. I guess she thought ukuthi uzoyimela kanti it's too much on her shoulders. angazi ukuthi indaba yengane ukuthi izothwani, like what are they going to do? But I guess it's possible for people to co-parent together without them being in a relationship. Umamncane basically feels like ubaba uGwala led her on and that he lied to her. Iyawazi amadoda-ke ukuthi mebekushela, maybe ubaba uGwala did give her, lwamqondo ukuthi yes, vele you will be able to continue with your stuff, but did not let her in that iPad. Like at the end of the day, you are married here, and there's certain things you will be required to do as a wife. As a wife, so anyway, guys, that is the recap of part 2. There seems to be that there is still going to be a part 3. I am interested to see part 3 because one thing about these shows, what they do is that the more tense and hectic relationships, they leave it towards the end so that we can watch the whole reunion. So I'm really curious to see part 3 because there's some couples, some people I wanna see Uti, are they still together? I could see Uti Une, there's a fight somewhere there. I'm like, I want to see all of that. And yeah. Anyway, guys, tell me, what did you think of part 2 of Umnawethu Reunion Season 4? Please do make sure that you like the video. Please do subscribe. It is absolutely for free of charge, and I'll see you on the next one.